In a world of shiny helmets, spandex jumpsuits, and strange monsters, these heroes force feed you a bowl of awesome that is the Tokudon Podcast. Join Carl and Rob as they haphazardly welcome you to the exciting genre of Tokusatsu. Now, open wide.
Hello, friends. How we doing? How we feeling? This lovely Sunday evening.
Is it another beautiful Sunday? I think we nailed it. We nailed it again.
I'm just fucking here at this point. So.
That's what it was called. Bro, I've been second guessing this pick like for hours now that I just remembered to look up the name.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna see how this goes. So today we're looking at a couple things, and I am going to be sipping on tea. So if I start making gross noises, I apologize. I don't think I will.
Yeah.
But if I start, I have a combination of eucalyptus and black tea in my cup right now. So if my pupils dilate and I enter the shadow realm, you guys know what happened. This tea
Did
has
the donkey survive? That's all we need to know.
If you see me unlock fucking Nirvana while I'm drinking this tea, you know it's because I mixed throat and black tea.
Your camera's just gonna start vibrating rapidly and everything's just gonna shake in your house.
All of a sudden, like the room is gonna become rainbow, and then I'm gonna like duplicate like a fucking after image attack.
Yeah, the avatar arrow is just gonna form in your beard.
It just comes up, my eyes start glowing.
I've done it.
Master of all four elements.
Fuck.
So yeah, I was like, I need caffeine, but I also don't want my throat to die in the middle of this, so I just went for both. So let's fucking go. It is not Tuesday, K20. Don't do that.
Bro, Tuesday's the worst day of the week.
Tuesday's my favorite day of the week.
We'll stand by that. And no, I know that's technically your favorite day because that's what your Friday.
No, well,
Saturday.
That's my Saturday, but also that's when I box during the week. So that's when I spar.
Oh,
so that's my favorite day of the week.
You get to punch people in the face.
Yeah, so my Tuesday is great. I get punch and punch.
Yeah, no, that's fine. My Tuesdays usually evolve into misery in some sort. So fuck all Tuesdays.
Yeah, Tuesday is my Saturday. If you guys didn't know, so I'm chilling usually while everyone else is like, fuck the week.
I mean, yeah. I needed the week though, because like last Sunday, sorry I had to miss last Sunday, guys. I had to help move and I'm still recovering because I'm an old man. My back feels like it's 87 and it's still fucking yelling at me for it. Like, why did you lift that couch? Yeah. I had to get up there. Well, guess what? Now I'm gonna hate you for the rest of the month. Like,
guess who's gonna be miserable?
So now we're here, which is fine because it gave me an extra week to think about these choices.
I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I don't even, my brain is half working right now as it is.
We'll get there.
So this week we are going to be looking at Power Rangers Unworthy Ninjor's Oath, which is a 10-minute like side episode that released for Power Rangers Unworthy. If you guys didn't see our episode where we covered that, it's a couple back now. It's like 10 or so back. We looked at Power Rangers Unworthy, and it's been continuing since they released a new episode. I think we touched on it briefly, and then this is kind of a continuation of that, where we get a spinoff of Ninjor fighting the Arbiter.
It's kind of, this focused a lot, like you said, it was like a side story, like a sideways, because it's a side of Ninjor I don't think I've ever seen. I don't really know Ninjor from the show very well. So if he's actually like this, is that true? Is he actually like this in the show?
Not that I remember. But again, I don't remember Alien Rangers that are like season 3 or the Alien Rangers that well, to be honest with you.
The whole time I'm watching, I'm like, yo.
I kind of felt the same way.
What's up?
But after Ninjor's Oath, we're going to be talking about Toku weapons and some of our favorites and least favorites. Not really doing like a tier list, just kind of doing a general discussion about ones we like, thought were really cool, some like ones that maybe people just don't think of anymore, really. So we got a couple picked out to discuss. But yeah, Ninjor's Oath, this fucking thing.
Yeah, man. Like, all right. So far, all of Unworthy has been like, it's been such a refresher because I think every time we watch an episode, I'm like reinvigorated. I'm like, dude, I love how people like us can get together and do this kind of shit.
Yeah, and it's really cool to see like every episode you see that they learn things, better techniques, and really just improve overall. Like even if you watch them, like you can watch, I think the first 4 episodes are out right now. I think it's 4. Yeah. 5's coming out soon, but you can see the fucking progression.
True.
It's coming from.
Like literally see it, and the quality of even the opening credits.
Yeah.
They must have gotten a beautiful camera, dude. It's so clean now. It's crisp. Like,
yeah, they definitely upgraded their equipment or rented something fancier.
Oh my god, it is clean. Every shot, everything is so nice. But the one thing I want to say is the suits. The Ninja suit, beautiful. That's beautiful design. Like, I thought Ninja was bigger. Like I thought he was this massive dude.
He in the original show, as far as I remember, Ninja was a little bit chunkier, a little bit thicker armor because it would open up into it would open up into his like fire mode or whatever they called it. What's up, Josh? What's going on, dude?
Josh, he kind of looked like Deneba, right? Like he had this Deneba kind of vibe. Where he was
sort of, yeah. Bulky. Like the big bulky shoulder armor would fling up, and then like his face mask would like turn around and open up or something, and he would wear like a Shogun helmet.
But I know the voice. The voice is pretty spot on, if I'm right, because that sounded like Ninja to me.
Pretty sure it could be the same dude. I'm not 100% on that. I don't know. It was real close to it. If it wasn't, it was a real good impersonation.
So, knowing that I don't know much about Ninja, if that's like a legit lore to him, that's fucking cool. I know he created the coins. I know he's really dope. I just didn't know if he like the Zordon thing. Like you hear he's dope, you just never actually see it. You know, you have to go to the comics to know how dope Zordon is. So, but to see Ninja whoop ass.
Right.
For the most part.
Right. It was like watching like Yoda step in and like do his lightsaber fight or like
those are the vibes I got. You're right.
y'all just saw Genri Yusai do his thing. Nope, not saying it. I refuse. You saw Genri Yusai do his thing if you guys are watching the new Bleach arc, that kind of thing. Or Netero when he shows up in Hunter x Hunter doing his thing, like the old man coming out of fucking retirement to whoop some ass. That's pretty much what Ninja is.
It was just so. One of the things I do want to say is like it was good. It was pretty good with complimentary writing. It didn't feel janky, like how you could easily go like Ninja's lines were very heroic, yes. But the back and forth wasn't pedantic. It wasn't, it wasn't like too campy.
Yeah, because
it was just the right amount of camp.
It was his delivery with the goofballness, right? Because he's like, "I'm Ninja."
Yeah, exactly. Contrasting the Arbiter, because the Arbiter is always, oh, you're fucking dead. I'm gonna kill you. Blah blah blah.
The power will protect you no more.
What is the power creep here? What is that power creep? Because it's like he just kind of seems to invoke all the Zord powers. I guess it's the Ninjetti powers is what he's kind of invoking. Because Ninja like unlocks the 8 fucking gates at one point. Is the only way I can describe it. I took a clip of it. I'm gonna see if I can.
It's playing in the corner if you guys can see it on the screen here, so you guys can check it out. It's only about 10 minutes long. So just so you guys know. And again, please go check out Power Rangers Unworthy if you have not seen it. It is an amazing fan series done by some very talented individuals. And it's a really cool story. And it's kind of really awesome. I'm liking it a lot. And like we've watched, I think there's like, including this, there's like 7 episodes total, I want to say. Because there's been 1 or 2 other kind of side project things of it. Like there was the Arbiter origin story, which I don't think was one of the episodes. That was like its own like 4.5 kind of thing.
Which is crucial because that pretty much goes into everything the bad guy is. So.
Yeah. And then there was a literal 4.5 that wasn't really like anything other than like a training montage, which was kind of cool. And just kind of like character building. So it's a very cool series that they have going and they're loving every second of it. I'm loving every second of it.
I mean, the only thing is that it does take quite a while for them to release episodes. Yeah. So, like we were talking about episode 4 was like a couple months ago, and episode 3 looks like it was 2 years prior. So, like, be patient, but look at the amount of effort that goes into this and the quality. Dude, I'm watching it, and I'm gonna watch it. So Ninja, I couldn't get the clip to load, but basically Ninja does, like you said, the 8 gates, and he manages to body the Arbiter, but I don't get how powerful this guy is, because given the enormity of what that attack should have been, which is basically the 8 gates for Ninjor, he shrugged it off. Like, you know what I mean?
Imagine,
like,
so you know how 8 gates kind of still fucked Madara up a little bit, even though he sort of shrugged
almost
it off?
killed him, you bastard.
Yeah, it almost fucking killed him, and it made Madara go, yo, y'all pretty cool. I like this guy. Let me fuck with this guy. Dude. I fucks with this guy. You know,
I'm gonna kill him.
Ninja
but he's all right,
does the same thing, but imagine if Madara just like caught it with his finger. That's what happened here.
Exactly that. It's like that's what I was trying to like figure out, what level of power this guy could possibly be at if the totality of the Ninja powers didn't even scratch him. You know what I mean?
I have a feeling this is gonna turn into a they're gonna siphon the power from him. How they defeat him, sort of thing. There's no like overcoming this kind of power. It's removing this kind of power.
Yeah, shenanigans are gonna have to ensue.
Yeah, like I'm assuming the cresting on his chest, which was like basically the morphing grid, if I remember correctly. It's like his pure connection to the morphing grid, like a morphing cell, like an arc reactor for the morphing grid. I'm sure they're gonna like remove that or something like that kind of thing.
Yeah. But no, I mean, like it was just upsetting, because when you see the episode, the way that this attack is unleashed, the effects are put into it, the power that's implied behind it.
Yeah, my man straight up does Naruto hand signs, by the way, just so you guys know.
Yeah, and then a Kamehameha. He does a Kamehameha. He Broly's through a Kamehameha.
Yeah,
you guys.
Yeah, like, and this is after Ninjor hit him with the fucking ultimate God finger from Gundam Build Fighters.
After all of that, and he still walks through a fucking Kamehameha.
It's so cool.
Now the only, like, not to spoil the ending, but eventually what happens is it's implied that there's more to come. So you're not going to get an ending that that's a final ending. But expect more, which is dope.
Yeah, it's clearly going to lead into the next episode. It was kind of to get him into the next episode, sort of thing.
Hell yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. So he literally round robins through all of the ninjetti powers. That's what's going on here. And he starts with as we go through, it's actually playing on the screen right now. He starts with the fucking was it the bear? I think the yellow bear. Oh, hang on. Yep, the yellow bear. He just cracks him with the power of the bear, and then he bops him with the power of the gorilla before he just like full animes with the wolf.
Dope.
Yeah,
so dope.
And then it's so pretty cool. He does a straight up maximum spider with the fucking wolf powers. It's fucking cool. And if you don't know what that is, go play Marvel vs. Capcom or watch my goddamn streams.
He does the
yeah, he does the straight up maximum spider and goes all crazy and cool into the frog stance.
Like the frog. Well, the frog is like a two little poop poop.
Yeah, he just like boink. But then he does the fucking, speaking of Naruto, he does the Phoenix Fist that Guy does on Kisame with the crane. He does the full-on Phoenix Fist.
Oh, shit, he does.
Yeah, he does 100 crack fist on this fool.
There's the choreography's dope, you guys. Like, we're complimenting the CG and all that, but the fighting before that, like, it's legit. There's body slams. There's bouncing off of trees.
There's a falcon upper, just so you guys know. There's a straight-up eagle uppercut. And it's not even a jumping uppercut like you would see in Street Fighter. He just fucking wham and throws the eagle.
It's a Kazuya.
It's so cool.
But yeah, so definitely check this out, please. Because not to mention Ninjor does like a Jedi trick where he's like about to get got and he manages to like, I don't know, like move his organs or some shit. Like, you know,
he's not built like the rest of us, okay?
He's just like, you almost stabbed me fatally.
Yeah. When he does the Kamehameha, also when he does the like animal fucking combo attack, I thought he was gonna go into his fire mode, whatever. I'm just gonna call it fire mode. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But I thought that like the armor was gonna open up and everything, and he fucking does the thing. And I remember because he really only did it when he got big, like when he became a kaiju, right? Like when he fought with the Megazord. And I remember it being kind of lame in the original show.
I don't remember it much. I remember him physically. You know what I mean? Like seeing him, but I don't remember him.
He's basically the Sixth Ranger of that season at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Damn. So he's in Kaku Ranger. He's the Sixth Ranger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But that's Kaku. He's probably got like a whole fucking arc and everything. Like,
yeah. Ken with the bits. What's up, dude? You should watch Unworthy. I know you specifically would love Unworthy. You should watch Unworthy.
You would. They do a nice little trick that I hope they continue to do, where they splice in the last couple, I don't know, seconds of the ending with the credits.
Yes, they do a very like Armor Zone kind of thing where like the theme starts to play and then they'll cut to credits and then cut back to it a little bit and then go to the actual ending. They also had I don't remember if they had it in the episodes, honestly, but they had a legit intro in this one to kind of like show you everything they've been through so far, which was kind of cool. It was kind of long, but it was really cool. It's really cool.
I think the theme needs a couple more lyrics, but yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. I mean, most Power Ranger songs are the same thing over and over again. Go, Green Ranger, go!
But that
went on for 6 minutes. That went on for 6 fucking minutes.
It was the same dude who wrote Go Power Rangers, man. Like, he's like, what do you got this week? Huh?
Go, White Ranger, go!
You still work here?
He's just in the closet like, go, Red Ranger. Help.
Power Rangers. Force go.
Stronger than before.
That's actually
Zeo.
That's a banger.
Zeo's a banger. I'll give it that one. Zeo's a fucking banger.
You know what? Actually, thinking of the guy who thinks of the jingles, whoever thought of this one?
This one.
Hold on. This has been in my head. Hold on, I'm putting it in the Discord. All right, it's gonna go through both, but this jingle has been in my head since I started researching. Oh, I sniped it.
Oh no, the Quantum Ranger henshin. Is that what it is?
Just the jingle. Time fire, and then the whole that's been in my head nonstop, dude.
Nice. I've never actually seen Time Ranger. But
that's fine because all you need is that clip.
The only theme song I care about will forever be Gal Ranger.
Go,
go, go, go! Beautiful perfection. Glorious.
We have to do an episode of theme songs. That's gotta happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen. I have to find a way to get just the "gow gow gow" as a fucking sound bit for you guys to use. That's what I need to do because it is.
I need a time fire button because anytime
you need a time fire button. Okay, I'll try and find time fire too.
Oh god, it's got I have to purge it, man. It's dope though, and that's the point. It's like I hear it and I get hype because every time he's like, "Let's fucking go, time fire!" Like, oh my god.
I mean, when you have 2 Red Rangers, you got to make that shit hype. To be fair, so
he rocks it because I'm hype every time he shows up. I can go time fire.
Time fucking fire. Oh my goodness. Did you ever watch like Time Force, the Power Ranger?
I mean, clips, never enough to know anybody.
So I didn't really watch it all the way through until college when I started rewatching a lot of the old shows. And that was the first one in Power Rangers where they had like the broken helmet shit. And that still is fucking cool as hell. And that will never get old.
Is it a death flag still?
No. This was like it was supposed to be, I think, if I remember correctly, someone had like a vision of the future where they had the broken helmet, and then the broken helmet happened, and like it was just hype as fuck because they just like rallied.
Like, nope, not happening.
Yep. And if you can give me a broken helmet roll call, I'm just gonna gush and just fucking drool all over that episode. Not the helmetless one. A lot of Sentais do a helmetless roll call. I want a fucking broken helmet roll call.
Yep. All right. Writing that into our ending.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. I need broken fucking helmets, people. That's how we get me interested in Sentai. And Ultraman, maybe. But Ultraman isn't wearing helmets. That's just their head. So we don't need their... I mean, it'd be cool if their brain started oozing out or something.
I was about to say, do you want broken helmet with a fucking popped out eye?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down for that. Just get the Black Sun Bird kid, but like Ultraman. That'd be cool.
No. Fucking, it would be that, but... It would be what yours would be. Mm-hmm. You would have all of this cracked, right? And then as it starts to fall, it's like pushed up from the beard that you have shoved up in there.
Yeah, you just see like little hair tendrils like poking out because they wear this shit like a mask. Just do one of these. Just like, hey guys.
I was speaking because I'm jealous.
I always have my mask. Everyone's jealous. It's fine. I'm used to it. It's okay. It's genetic and unattainable.
Fire!
Wasn't that the end of Go Busters? I honestly have no idea. Was it? Did they have a cracked helmet? Fucking call them Go Busters?
Oh, did they? Okay.
I don't know.
Let's do some research.
Yep.
Buster cracked.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Did they?
Oh boy, that's dope.
Oh shit, they did. And there's an 8-minute compilation of all broken helmet scenes on YouTube.
Which is everything you need.
Hello, nope, this is staying on for a minute. Okay. Who we got first? Is this Shishi Ranger?
Deceased Sentai Rangers.
Oh no.
Oh. We can't do that.
Oh, it's a Vulcan Black. Is that what he is? Jet Black? I don't know. I don't know, whatever that one is. The bird ones with the Vulcan red, whatever he is, the super famous guy.
Sun Vulcan. Yes.
Sun Vulcan, yes. It's the black one from there. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he gets got. Yeah.
Oh, he's got wiring hang out and everything.
So it wasn't so much of a certainty. It was more like they're getting really hurt.
Oh yeah, no, I see the Go Busters thing. This is dope as hell. Hell yeah, let's go. Everyone's just fucked up.
Yo, all right. Did these actually die when they went against? Skip to 314. You're looking at Broken Helmets in Super Sentai, right?
Mm-hmm. The Gao Rangers?
Yeah. Did they actually die?
So they actually die for an episode.
Or an episode?
So they're dead for a minute, and it's just Silver and Red running around, and they're like, hey, all of our friends are fucking dead. What do we do? And the lady in like the turtle is like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. And like basically from some like spirit MacGuffin, the Gao god resurrects them.
No.
But straight up for like 2 episodes, they all just get murked.
I've seen this clip so many times watching that, and I'm like, first of all, who's that green thing and why is he so broken?
Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
They legitimately look dead. Like that's not the
no. So that thing is one of the king ogre type creatures. They're ogres in the Power Rangers Wild Force. I don't remember what they're called in Gao Ranger. Yeah, but it's one of basically it's like an ascended Super Saiyan fighting a bunch of normal humans. So it bitches all of them, and they all straight up die. And I was like, good lord.
That's amazing. Okay.
That's why I was like, why does no one talk about this with Gao Ranger? Gao Ranger's fucking cool.
So many clips of it, bro, and I swear, like, I've just had so many questions, and you forget about it. And then when you see it, you're like, wait, that's traumatizing as shit. Yeah. They actually fuck some kids up. Yeah. So no wonder we're all fucked up.
Some fucking teenagers. This dude's like, hey, man, your soul is mine.
So wait, another of the green Go Buster dies? The hippopotamus?
I have no idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we need to do something.
I gotta watch more Sentai. That's kind of what I'm getting here.
We need some recommendations here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I want to watch Kaku Ranger at some point.
I'm not even gonna... I didn't even know that happened. Okay.
Void Knight? Yes. Let's call him Void Knight. Yes, that happens. That's how he gets a full-on upgrade. Yep.
I like it. But,
yeah, that's just an excuse to watch more Sentai. That's all that is, because we both need to watch more Sentai in our lives.
We do.
Which, speaking of, I have a couple. We're here to talk about some Tokusatsu weapons as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just kind of our favorites. And it's not really like a top 5. We just kind of picked a couple.
No.
At least I didn't make a top 5. But it's kind of just our favorites throughout Toku in general. It's not necessarily one franchise. It's not just Kamen Rider, not just Sentai, any of that. It's kind of just like our favorites throughout Tokusatsu, like this crazy, ridiculous fucking live action anime genre that we talk about.
Because it's such a vast thing, I had to separate it into categories.
Okay.
I did blades, blasters, and then thingies.
Blades, blasters, and bladasters.
And thingies. Like, I was just like, yeah, that's a
thingies. Whatever that is.
Yes. So that's how I had to categorize them. But I didn't realize how many both there are.
Yes.
There are so many combo weapons,
Yes.
especially in Sentai. Like, holy shit. Like,
I've noticed going into this, a lot of the Sentai like standard armaments are a blaster and a sword.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, like if you guys remember in, I'm just going to say Mighty Morphin because obviously it's Jew Ranger, but if, a lot more people have seen Mighty Morphin at this point. If you guys remember the little blasters that they had was also a knife sword type thing. A lot of Sentai have that as like a standard armament. And I didn't realize quite how many do until I kind of went into this rabbit hole. So
exactly. So that's why it was a lot of back and forth for me, because I had to decide, like, all right, what counts as a blaster to me, and what counts as a sword or blade.
A bladaster, got it.
A bladaster, yes.
Bladaster.
A board, if you can.
Word.
So the one compromise I did make is for both, it's the full bottle buster from Kamen Rider Build.
Okay.
I think in terms of being both a blade and a cannon, that is one of my chef's kiss.
I like that it doesn't even fucking really like change or transform. It just
snaps.
Yeah, it just like it changes position angle slightly. That's all.
I am sword. Now I am gun.
Yeah. So if you guys looking at the screen here, it's this big dumb fucking chopper axe sword thing that literally just bends 45 degrees and it's a gun. The handle bends ever so slightly, and that's it. That now it's a gun. So
now it's a gun.
Now it's a fucking gun.
As simple as it looks. That when you think about it, he drops full bottles into that to turn it into a fucking beast of a. It turns into a cannon and a rail. It turns into like a chainsaw. It does so much dynamic shit with the full bottles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's like almost top tier for me. There are a couple on here that's like a little bit better than that, but that's like really near the top because it's both.
Okay. Okay. So for me, one of the, I guess it's we'll kind of call it the weird I guess the weird combination of them, because it's quite literally a combination. It's the evil crushing 100 beast sword, which is the like super weapon that they make in Gal Ranger. Speaking of Gal Ranger, it's their like final attack weapon. If you guys have ever heard us talk about like final attacks, I love this fucking attack. I don't know why. It's just like a big dumb sword slash. That's all it is. And it's so simple and so stupid, but I love it every time it happens. And this doofy kind of weird looking sword just kind of hits home in terms of like, this doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, but I love it because it's so weird. Like the White Ranger's tiger baton, if you will. Like that's the white handle. And the shark has some like kunai type thing, like arm blades. The bison has an axe. You got the eagle sword, and then you have the Gao crusher, which is just a fucking hand. It's a lion head as a fist.
Okay, no, but I dig it. Okay.
Yeah. So the final attack is pretty freaking cool, to be fair.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does it hit twice? Oh shit.
Yeah. So they do this like. And then just a big slash. That's all they do.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I had to go with that one first because we were, talking weird combo things. That was my personal favorite Sentai combo weapon. Do you have like a combo weapon like that from Sentai that you really like?
I couldn't think of one that I liked more than the original Mighty Morphin because of how simple it looked.
The cannon.
I liked how simple all of that connected, and it didn't need to like fold and fold again. You know how the new ones you gotta like triple fold in order to connect to a different one?
Was it the Ranger cannon or like the original like crossbow cannon thing that they made?
The crossbow. Okay. Because that was the one that they wiped out the Kaijin, right? It wasn't the Kai.
I don't remember, honestly. I just remember they used the Ranger cannon at one point, and it was absurd and ridiculous.
It was the crossbow one for me. That was the best one.
Okay, that's fair. That one's it's cohesive. I like that one because it's cohesive.
Yeah, because once they get messy, I tend to like lose interest. Once you have to fold too many times, I'm like, okay, that's too much to think about. Like now that I'm reflecting on my list, it's pretty true.
I'm trying to pull up here the other one. I kind of, just in terms of Sentai, which kind of goes hand in hand with what I was just talking about, is the Kyoryuger one. I don't know if you remember that. It was literally like they would stack all their weapons together into this like spear thing, and Red would just fucking huck it as hard as he could, and it was so cool. It was so cool.
Speaking of the hucking, to go in line with that, another one of my favorites is the Gokai Saber, because they had two separate ones. It was the actual blunderbuss or whatever it was, plus the saber. The saber itself is so dope on its own, bro. Gokai Blue alone shows you how dope that saber is on its own. So you feel me? Like,
wait, so it's been a minute since I've seen Gokaiger. The blunderbuss is the same handle as the sword? I thought it was two separate pieces. Two separate things.
Two separate pieces. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have the blunderbuss and then they have the saber.
Yeah, because I remember they would like pass the other ones to each other, and a couple of them would use like two blunderbusses, and one of them would, a couple of them use two swords.
That's why I was trying to find like the hard distinction between blade and buster and blaster. So, but I mean, you put me onto this where Gokai Blue rocks 6 swords at a time
simultaneously. It looks so dumb, but it's so cool.
It's the whole build up though. Like you gotta see the episode because the whole thing is just so crazy. Like he's fighting because he's anyway. Just
it's like the second episode of Gokaiger. I just put it in the Discord if you guys want to check it out. But this is it here. If you guys want to oh god, what am I doing? I don't know how Google works anymore. This is it here. It's literally just like they made a prop of like multiple handles and multiple blades coming out of the same thing so that you could actually hold them like a human being instead of, because no one has the finger strength of Date Masamune.
Yeah. But they're also like, then Zoro has the strength to hold it with his mouth. So come on. Like they're allowing that.
Would be cool. I do remember, like, I never watched a lot of Gokaiger, honestly. I watched the first like 15 episodes or so, but that was always the episode that stuck out to me, even when they tried to do it in Super Mega Force. It was not as successful, but still pretty okay because the Sentai scenes were cool.
I didn't see Mega Force or Super Mega Force. I just know that it's not okay to watch it. Like I understand that it's not quite anything palatable.
That whole era is kind of weird. But I recommend everyone watching it for themselves and making their own decisions, because honestly, I'm not the person to ask for about Power Ranger things. So
well, that's the reason why I also like that is the final wave attack. They have the hucking thing where they summon a blast, they fire from
wave.
That call plus that call. Oh my god, that call! That whoever that guy is makes me happy every time I hear him too.
That's fair. That is pretty cool. I always liked when they did those kind of like cinematic team up attacks. Don Brothers has that ridiculous like neon one where they raise him up onto the stage and he does that crazy like rainbow sword slash. But like
so much.
Yeah, Gokaiger has the thing where they like huck the waves at him, like you're saying. There's the Hurricaneger, like the paper doors come over and they do the crazy like ninja cutting shit. It's so cool.
Thematically, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I liked it so much. Oh yes. You showed it to me earlier. Mm-hmm. That went on the list, but it goes in my thingy.
My thingy.
Because it's not quite either.
Okay.
But the Geats' command form.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
So you guys know this is a new form that I'm not going to pull up pictures for, because it may be spoilers. But he has a new form where he has it's a full buckle. So it's 2 halves of the same buckle, goes on both sides, and he can revolve. One side is jet form, the other side is cannon form, and he has this cool sword that goes with it. And I think he always has the sword no matter what form he's in.
Sword is nice. Oh my god, that sword!
The sword is sick. The sword is really, really cool. I like it a lot, and I like that he has to earn the other half of the buckle by whooping ass. I think that is a cool little touch.
Is that a thing?
That's a
shit!
thing.
I didn't know that.
So on there, that's awesome. And you guys can watch this for, again, spoiler a little bit if you guys tune out for a couple minutes. He gets this new buckle. And the sword comes out, and it's just the goggles. He just gets the goggles. That's it, because he puts one side in, and it's just the goggles, and he gets the sword. And the other half of the buckle is on the sword, and he can't take it off. So he starts whooping some Shimano ass, and then all of a sudden you see like a bar fill up on the sword basically, and it goes like and he can take it off and plug it in, and that's when he gets his command mode or his cannon form, whatever it's called.
Have I mentioned how much I really
Geats is fucking cool.
How much I really
like Geats, and I'm mad that Weed were like, Geats doesn't look good.
I was pissed, and now I'm pissed that I was pissed.
It's so good.
Listen, I'm eating my words happily because I am so happy. Even though he is totally Anzen, it is fine because it's fucking amazing to see it. It's so fun to see this shit happen.
Yeah.
Like, he has another form that's gonna, I guess, tie in with that, which is the opposite, the revolve, right?
Yeah, so he revolves it, and then he'll get like a jet form, a booster form kind of thing.
Which is
I'm curious to see where that's gonna go.
That's so.
Yeah, and
Tycoon gets it too. Come on,
Tycoon fucking gets it too for story reasons that I will not disclose until you watch the episode. So
we will not disclose that. But
spoilers over. Yeah, there you go. Merry Christmas. Back to actual.
Do you have a blaster that you like?
Do I have a blaster that I like? Yes, but I feel like it's kind of like a basic bitch answer, honestly.
That's okay. I have one too. We ready?
Yeah.
You want to go at the same time?
It's the Deca Red blasters.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, no, I think they're really cool. No, I think they're pretty basic. I feel like a lot of people really like these. And it's just because it's two that kind of hook together into like a cannon sort of thing, like a fucking shotgun cannon. Pretty cool. But it's twin blasters that kind of lock together and just do a cannon thing. And there's one other cannon that I'm going to talk about, and that is to get off Sentai for a moment. That is Zolda's fucking cannon Vento.
Zola, final Vento.
Yeah.
Would you like to summon your mini Gundam here, sir?
Yeah, yes. No, not even final vent. Just the fucking cannon vent.
You mean
the fucking cannon that is like 3 of him.
Yes, okay, I'm okay with that one too.
Yeah, so he gets the shoulder cannons, which are obnoxious and ridiculous. He has the final vent, which is absurd. And then he just gets this fucking howitzer out of nowhere that literally slides him back when he fires it. Like,
I love it.
My man, Zolda's such a cool fucking rider. The dude kind of sucks. He's kind of a dickbag, but Zolda is a cool ass rider.
Damn, look at that thing, dude.
It's so wild. It's so wild. And like, so just so you guys know, when I was thinking of this, I did not put the Blay Rouser on here because I thought that was ridiculous to talk about at this point, because I talk about that every chance I fucking get. So I don't know if you put the DJ Shotgun on yours. I assumed you did.
No, I did.
I figured you did. But I also wanted to challenge myself a little bit and just find some new things maybe. And some things
that was going to be my basic bitch.
That's your. I mean, my basic bitch answer is the fucking Blay Rouser and the King Rouser. Let's be fair here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Surprise.
We're just going to get it out of the way. That's totally fine. DJ, of course, the DJ Shotgun.
It's fucking cool, man. It's cool.
Of course, that's
my. And it locks into the sword to make an even bigger dumb sword.
Yes, because it's both technically, which is why it didn't make the list top. But anyway,
Josh with the resubscribe, dude. 16 months. Appreciate you. Almost 2 years. Jesus Christ.
You tolerate us that long?
He's been tolerating me for the better part of 3 decades.
That's probably true. That's true. So we have I have another basic one that I kind of see all the time, but I didn't know the name of, which is what I had to Google. It's actually called the Rekka Daizanto from Shinkenger, the giant bopper sword.
Oh, that's Red's big dumb sword, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing's cool. I like that thing.
I like it.
I don't know why. That's the biggest, dumbest sword in Sentai, I think.
But then does it turn into a cannon? Like it does in Power Rangers?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think it's just a big dumb bopper.
Because in Power Rangers, they take the discs, they stick it into the sword, and then they kind of do the whole 45-degree angle bend, and then it becomes a fucking cannon.
Oh, do they? I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, that's why it's like...
That's cool. I see a picture with him, 2 of them, but I think it's an action figure. If my man had 2 of these things and started spinning, he would be a tornado of death.
I dropped it in the Discord there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Arsenal. Oh, that's just the Arsenal.
I was looking at that picture. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised.
But I'm down for it. More of that. It falls into the realm where it's both, but it's like it was so hard to separate and distinguish,
especially with Sentai. Yeah,
All right.
Do you have a not gunner sword one that's your favorite?
Yeah.
Zolda is an Ace Attorney villain. It's true.
So it's Ace.
Objection. Objection. Canon vento.
Final evento. Oh no, I rescind. Sorry.
Yep.
No,
The defense rests. Okay.
I have actually it's kind of like the technicality because
Okay.
I think it has to go with the buckle,
Mhm.
but it's the Amazon violent spear and the violent sickle.
Okay.
That
Yeah. No, those are fair.
I like
they
the
are
way-
not
I
swords,
like the way-
so
yeah, it's just the way that they're summoned. It's literally you don't have to
Just
carry
rip it
it.
out the
You
side.
you just rip it out of the buckle and you're good to go. You know what I mean? That's so dope. That
Yeah.
it's like available.
Yeah.
Like
I really can't find a good picture of it, but it's literally just a spear. He pulls the handle off the side of the belt and it turns into a spear. The sickle is just literally like the spearhead, like on a shorter stick. It's vicious. So yeah, that's a solid pick. I like that a lot. I was always partial to the Tricera Trident from Mighty Morphin. I always really liked Billy's weapon, mainly from the Super Nintendo game, because his attack was he would just spin it. He'd fucking pizza disc that shit.
that's true. That's true. Shit.
Yeah. Plus, if you guys have seen this channel or, me or us in any shape or form, you may know that one of my favorite Gundams of all time is Ultron. And this thing has the physical version of Ultron's double beam trident. It's just a double trident and it's fucking cool. So yeah, I like that one. It's neato burrito.
Plus, Wu fucking Fei.
Plus Wu Fei. And then like y'all hate Durandal. We made that very obvious. But time stop with the spear is pretty cool. Just
Time
saying.
fire!
Time fire!
Time fire! Speaking of, another Sentai weapon. I like it. I don't know if it's actually like. I know he uses it to henshin, which is the Ho-Oh soldier's sword and shield combo.
Yeah.
I like that. It's the Q Ranger.
It's cool.
Right?
Yeah, that's Q Ranger. The Ho Soldier one is pretty sick. That's about where I fell off the series, so I don't know what quite it does altogether. But it is really cool. I like that combination just to see like an actual shield. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we don't get a lot of shields. We got the Triassic shield with the Triassic mode in Abba Ranger and Dino Fury.
And it like clips in and connects and everything.
Dino Thunder.
Like, dope as hell.
Yeah, but yeah, he uses the henshin and everything, and he puts Q-Tom in there. Really cool little idea. I like that. I like more shields as Toku weapons, please. That'd be pretty cool.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the picture.
You know which one I really, speaking of like henshin sword, like henshin changing swords kind of thing, Ryu Kendo. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
When he put I know you remember the show, but do you remember his like sword? Like he put the key in there and would like slap it down. It was really cool.
It's what inspired the Anza and Henshin. The key inside of the slot says, yeah, that Henshin sequence.
Yeah,
I totally stole that.
I just straight up stole it.
I just straight up stole it.
I
cool.
respect the no shame. But yeah, that was, I mean, the sword's kind of like ridiculous. And when we talk like ridiculous Toku weapons, I feel like that's one of them because there's this little tiny blade and like the sword is this massive like keyblade looking thing. But you put the actual key, it doesn't have, like, it's not a key. It just, you put keys into it and it's a sword. So it's a keyblade, I guess. But it looks like a fucking, Kingdom Hearts keyblade.
Oh, dude, this is kind of cool. Look at this little ditty right here. Oh, come on. Work with me. There we go.
Is it the Ryu Kendo sword? Oh, look at that. It's Saber and Ryu Kendo. That's nice. I can't tell who the other person is. The Ho-Oh Soldier? Yeah. You got cut off.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's Ho-Oh Soldier. That's cool. I like that. That's neat.
Neat little things.
Yeah.
I like
I mean, if we're going to talk saber swords, it's Gekido, obviously. Genbu Gekido.
Kuroyami. Really?
I like the big dumb sword. Okay? Damn.
Okay.
I don't like that it has pieces cut out of it, but I like the big dumb sword. Damn it.
Oh, I have a classic for you.
Okay.
How's your taste for the Gavin Dynamic Blade?
Ooh. If we're going like basic swords, I think that is one of the ones that's like simple and awesome all at the same time.
top of the list for my basic blades because hang on, maybe I can put that in the Discord if I can.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they released like an anniversary version that did the whole like light up and everything.
Ooh, boy, that is clean. Ooh, it is clean. That is exactly what I watched to get inspired. Oh, it's too big. Of course it is. Why would
but yeah, no, this one is super simple and super cool. And when it lit up, it was always cool. Honestly, Metal Heroes has really cool like laser weapons in general. Like they're all really dope. Just Beyond, I think, has the double bladed like Darth Maul lightsaber. Fucking cool. And I think I only know that from VR Troopers, but it's cool.
All right,
fucking VR Troopers. Here's a nice picture of Gavon with the sword.
There. Reduce that to 10 seconds. Hopefully that'll work.
Oh goodness.
19 seconds.
But yeah, no, that one, Revolcane, I feel like is another like really easy answer, to be fair, when it comes to basic swords, just because the Revolcane's the fucking Revolcane. Like it's Black RX. It's one of those popular goddamn Toku shows of all time.
There.
You know, just Black and Black RX in general. So Revolcane is kind of up there too. I never felt any kind of way with Revolcane, but you know, Satan Saber, I prefer to the Revolcane. And then I didn't know that in RX, when they resurrect Shadow Moon, he gets 2 of them bitches. He gets 2 Satan Sabers.
Ow. Wait, what?
Whatever they do to resurrect him, they make new ones.
Whatever juju, he's got a new one.
Yep, he's got 2 now. He done upgraded.
Oh my god. Oh no, go back.
Yeah. So I have no idea how he does it. I have never seen RX. I've seen very little of Black, but there's that. There you go. Just so you can check it out. He gets 2 of them some bitches. It's not as fancy and intricate as the first one, but he gets 2 of them some bitches.
That's fucking broken.
It's cool. It's cool as hell. Shadow Moon's cool as hell. Pull it up for you guys to see at home. The Shadow Sabers. That's what they're called.
I have one.
Here's the Revolcane too. It's all right. What do you think about the Zeo fucking face sword from Zeo 2?
I gotta see it.
It's fucking dumb, like everything from Zeo. That should be your only answer. It's Zeo. It's dumb. You should just assume it's dumb. I don't want the Xbox app. Go away. There you go. Just for you.
Oh, you meant G-O.
Geo.
I thought you meant Z-O.
No, Geo.
Fuck that thing. Oh,
yeah.
God. Actually,
I love Geo, guys. It's my favorite Kamen Rider of all time.
Isn't it everything you ever wanted?
It's everything I've ever wanted.
What do you... Hold on. Let me see if this works here. Might be too small. I forgot about this guy. I like this guy. The Garo Archer dude.
Ah, yes, the Quincy from Garo. I forget his name.
The Quincy. Thank
Quincy.
You. Yes.
Yeah. I always liked that when he I mean, he's cool because I'm partial to archers in general. I have always been if you guys didn't know, I think it's really cool when you have like unique bow things. War of the Arrows is one of the coolest fucking movies ever made.
Fair.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. Like it's super simple, and I think that's why. But like when they make that shit cool and interesting and dynamic, I find that really, really fascinating, honestly. Not really Legolas. I've never been a huge fan of Legolas, weirdly enough, at the same time, though, until he started stabbing people with arrows. So
when you never really miss a shot until you have to, you know what I mean? Like
until you do it on purpose, it's like, okay.
Until it's like, you really, come on, really?
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's, yeah, he's cool. He's cool. I mean, he spins the thing and he gets his armor. It's dope. But I preferred.
Does he start off as a Quincy, like against?
Yeah, he's always been an archer dude. I think the first couple times you see him, he uses it more like a staff because it can like flatten a little bit, so he can use it as a melee weapon.
Oh. Yeah,
it like if I remember correctly, it like straightens out almost, so he can kind of like baton that shit, and then he can like flick it and it'll.
Who was the red one? Because he had like Dao.
It was right? Gokai Silver. He had a Dao. He had a Dao. Yes.
A Dao. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He had one singular Dao. He did the like floor spin. He'd scrape it across the ground and.
Yeah, I like that one. That was a nice one. That
I mean, if we're gonna talk Garo henshins and weapons to henshin with it, I gotta go with I think it was Geki in Koga's Kids season. he just fucking holds his axe through a horror and rips it and like whips it in a circle, and that's how he henshins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
let me see if I can find it for you guys. Giga is his name. Giga.
Oh God. Oh, he's angry.
Yeah, he's very angry. It is a fucking cool ass henshin.
Holy shit. Yep.
Plus, it's an axe, so I'm a fan of that.
And he's blue. That's a dope shade of blue. I like it.
Yeah, he's like a turquoise almost. It's nice.
I'm gonna drop a pic in the Discord for you guys. Oh, I see that axe and I immediately think Dynasty Warriors. Like
that's fair, honestly.
They always said like every upgrade was just like axe plus flare.
Yeah.
Axe again plus more flare.
Yeah. So here you guys go. This is a fucking. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the fucking one. Let's go. And he slams him down at the end. Oh, it's so cool. It's so damn cool. If you want to check it out, it is.
Oh.
Damn. Roughly 8 minutes in. 7:55. One more time for the folks at home. It's fucking cool, man. Oh, he just rips it. Let's go. If I was a Garo, this would be me, to be fair.
Ooh.
And he's super armored and everything. Oh, it's so dope. I forgot he had the claw. Okay. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool as hell.
He just poises through all of that.
He's just that is all poise.
That's fucking dope.
Oh my goodness, he's cool.
It reminds me of that. I think we mentioned it before, but it's that fight sequence where the one karate guy takes the two of them on for like a good 10 minutes straight.
3. It's all 3 of them.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's just like, what I mean? That level of fucking...
it was all 3 of them in Rega. Is that his name? I forget his name. The black armor, Black Garo one.
Yeah.
There's he's a well-known Toku dude. I just forget who it is. But he's straight up just like give him the hands for like 10 minutes straight, and it's one of the best fucking fight scenes ever.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I think I have. Yeah, I have one more blaster, and that's pretty much.
Okay. What we got?
The Shot Riser.
The Shot Riser. Oh.
Yes. I was trying to think of something simple, but served a purpose other than just blast. So since it's a henshin, also, I think I would dig a Shot Riser.
Okay. I mean, I would take a Shot Riser. Yeah, to be able to just fucking turn into anything. If it gives me Rampage Gatling, I'm for it. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that's fine. What do you think about the? So there was that like the mass produced Shot Riser that like the jobbers would use. Would you take one of those at least if you couldn't get the actual henshin, or is it have to henshin?
You can give me the like. All right, let me paint a picture for you. Mm-hmm. We're in the UC universe, you and I.
Okay.
We're just hired to scrub toilets. They say, hey, we need a guy on the battlefield. We have this ball that rotates in one direction in the back. Cool.
Cool.
He already started it, guys. He's already in there. Like, yeah. No,
we have this ball. You're already closing the hatch. What?
Hey,
did we need something?
Exactly. No, I'm in there. So yeah, I'll take any basic model, no problem.
Okay, that's fair. I don't necessarily want the ball, but I'll rock a GM any day, to be fair.
Listen,
because I can customize the fuck out of that thing.
I will channel my Shiro and I will make that ball do magic, man. I got this.
You can. That's fine. You do that. I'm gonna wait for the G. They'll be like, well, like we need you, but in like 2 hours you may explode, or you could have a GM. I'll be like, I'll take that chance.
No, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna compensate for the spin dynamic, and I'm gonna just like fly in one direction and then kind of re-swing around so that it become this dynamic projectile.
Yeah.
So
until you realize you're in space and you hate space combat, and then you just vomit everywhere.
You're gonna see, like I would be in the ball just like
just gripping the walls.
I hate that I'd be so easily defeated. It's so fucking tragic.
It's so funny.
Like, you take gravity away from me and I'm done. Like, okay,
That's
no,
it.
we're good.
Game
Fuck
over.
you guys. Fuck
Oh
you.
man, I love it.
But
For kind of my, I don't want to call it creme de la creme, but like
no,
a unique weapon that I wanted to give a shout out to was the Den-O weapon, and mainly because it's modular. And I think that is cool as shit. It's the Den Gasher. It can turn into a sword, axe, spear, rod, whatever you want to call it, or the gun. And just the fact that it can do all that is kind of cool, honestly, and just super versatile and awesome. I don't know if I want to be possessed by a bunch of assholes to use it, but it's cool.
What's wrong with the Imogen? The Imogen are cool, man.
The Imogen are great human kind of things from the future.
To get sidetracked for a second, shout out to, you know, Mr. Tokusatsu, the body language that he had to do for that role.
Yep.
It's refreshing every time I just see clips, because I don't think I could actually watch Den-O and survive.
Yeah.
But I know I can see clips of it, and every time I see it, I'm like, he had to do that and come up with this for each of those spirits. Like, it's cool as shit.
Yep.
But, you know, just a side note, just, you know.
But
Mr.
yeah,
Kamen.
I just think that's a really cool weapon. And it's, just the idea of being so versatile, I think is really, really sick. I don't feel any strong way about Den-O, honestly. But that weapon is really fucking cool.
Would you do the axe mode more?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like,
absolutely.
Because it's all right, that or the Kabuto axe.
I was actually, so I just had a picture up. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that thing. So the Kabuto it's a kunai and an axe. Like, he can pull it out and it's a little knife, or he can plug it in and it's an axe. So in masked mode, when they have their armor on, they're casted on. It's an axe and a blaster. When they're in cast off, it's like a kunai.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So you can see. Here's a good picture. Bring it up for you guys at home. It's a really versatile weapon. It's actually really solid, and I'm surprised they never used it more. But there you go. Boop. You can see it kind of like unsheathes from the axe itself, but it could also be a blaster. So pretty cool. Pretty dope.
I forgot about Gattack shuttles. Those are pretty fucking dope.
They're pretty cool too. Rider cutting's pretty cool. Gattack is one of my favorite dudes ever. You know, them being cannons when he's casted on is pretty fucking cool too. I feel like a lot of the Kabuto weapons, unless it was like Zabi's punch stinger, like they were kind of forgettable, honestly.
Unique one. It falls into a thingy. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's not a sword.
Not many things like that, really.
Yeah. And Kabuto had some cool stuff. Its weapons was not really one of them, in my opinion. So, yeah.
No.
The Drake gun was honestly the most memorable for me, other than the Rider Stinger. So
I can't even tell you what it looked like.
The Drake gun?
Just a dragonfly.
It was a dragonfly gun. Yeah.
Yep. That's
yeah. And of course, I have to mention it because I have to. One more sword is the engine blade. It's fucking cool. If they do a complete select gigantic for the engine blade, I'm absolutely buying it. So
I would have to help you. It would be.
It's fucking cool, guys. I'm sorry. It's cool.
Dude, no. I had the Gun Saber just because of the versatility, but the engine blade tops that so easily.
Yeah.
So easily, dude.
Yeah. Like, if I had to pick one, like, sword, like normal sword, we're not talking like big dumb swords, right? If I had to pick like one sword I would want as a rider, it would probably be the engine sword, just because you can fucking shock the thing in there. It's got the steam, it's got the electric, it can have a blasty, it's kind of a gun at the same time. It has the one finisher that just fires the A at people. So it's got versatility with it being just a basic bitch sword. So
I would have to,
plus it has the shell fucking mechanic where it clicks shut. That's really cool. I like that. Yes. It's a gun blade.
I would have to pick a blaster.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my normal thing. But I apologize, bro. I completely forgot about the photon. I completely forgot about this thing.
Oh, the Fives photon? It's all right.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
It was cool until Fives did his mega kick. And then I was like, you don't even need the blaster at this point.
That's a good point. That's fair. But okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So very cool, interesting weapon. It just, when you can kick and destroy blocks of a city.
What was the one meme? Like, you have a sword. What do your feet and legs not work? Do your hands not work? Like, forget what that was.
And then my final shout out is not gonna be surprising when I say it, but it's
okay.
Let me get the exact name here because I don't want to embarrass myself because I know what a part of it is called.
Okay.
But I want to get the whole kit and caboodle because it combines. It's a combiner one.
Oh, okay. Combiner weapon.
Yeah. It is the Gridman Caliber. The full fucking sword that he gets.
Oh, the fucking Buster sword.
Yeah, so he combines like a shield and sword and all this. Not quite. The one from the anime is fucking cool. Don't get me wrong. But it combines into this goofy, just silly looking combination thing, and it can create what they call the Thunder Axe at the same time. They can call thunderstorms for its final attack.
I dig it.
It's silly looking, but I fucking love it, and I remember having the toy as a kid and loving every second of it.
What is this one? Oh, this is like a. Okay, so you said the anime version.
The anime is just like a big ridiculous sword.
Is that what this thing is here? Because Jesus.
Yeah, this is the anime version. So they stylize the fuck out of this thing and just make it one big ridiculous piece. Where it's this is a person, by the way, that becomes the sword.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it's a person that becomes the sword. Just so you know, his name's Caliber. Because of course it is.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
But normally in the show is that first one I sent you. That's when it's the combined sword. And then it can also transform down. The blade goes down a little bit. And the shield can close into an axe. Because he just literally sticks the sword in the top of the shield. And it's done. So.
It's
simple. It's cool. I always really liked that weapon. There's the axe form.
I'm kind of growing. This is growing on me because of you.
Okay. It's either a big dumb axe or a big dumb spear.
That damn chainsaw sword.
The fucking Buffa sword. Oh my
Buffa
god,
sword.
I love it. He got 2 of them last week.
You got 2?
He got 2 of them.
Okay. I'm good. I can't help it. I've been trying to every time I see the clips, I'm like, dude, I like that fucking sword.
It's so dope. So chain swords are fucking radical as hell. It's one of the reasons why I love Warhammer so much, because they're metal as fuck. And this dude rolls up as a Kamen Rider and he's like, yeah, I'm a fucking zombie. Yeah. Here's my chainsaw sword. It's got a shotgun fucking cocking mechanism that shoots poison, by the way. And I was like, why do I love you?
It's so dope. I can't help but love it now.
And it helps that the dude's just a badass. I just love Buffa so much in this show. He's by far my favorite character because he's simple, one-track mind. I love that he's not here for anyone's bullshit. He's like, no, I'm here to fucking win. Shut your mouth. Get away from me. But yeah, with the new Fever buckle that has been revealed at this point, it allows them to potentially wear 2. It's like a slot machine. So if he has zombie plugged into the other side, and it lets him potentially have 2 zombies. And when he does, he gets 1 going. So he does the victory with the 1, and then they're not fucking dying. So he pulls out the other one and poison charges that thing and just rips them both through. It's so dope. Okay. Oh my god, I love Buffa. He's so cool.
I gotta catch up. That sounds amazing. I have to catch up. Holy crap.
It's so dope. And he does it in the full double zombie getup. So he's got the hand, foot, and everything. It's so cool.
His dynamic. I've noticed that I do like the Purple Riders, but this one was right away your favorite, and now I'm just getting it. And I'm like, I see where you're coming from. At first, I'm like,
I'm excited to see what other buckle he gets. If not, I may just get a second. See if I can just get a second zombie and plug it on the other fucking end. We don't need Fever in this house.
Fever's just a scarf, right?
Yeah, Fever's just a scarf, but it round robins any of them, so they can plug just Fever in and get literally any buckle.
That's cool.
Yeah, so for example, I think when Geets does it, he does it the first time and it gives him boost. And then he has boost plugged into the other side, so he hits the jackpot, he gets double boost. So.
Well, just because the sword is growing on me, Magnum, I can't break away from how much I'm digging Magnum, man.
Magnum's
Every
cool.
time,
Magnum's really cool.
Geese
And
is
I
really,
was very surprised you didn't remember the fucking Vector Cannon kick from a few weeks ago.
I didn't. It's because I've been so like with everything that was happening, plus like this list. I was like, you know what? Let me not be too biased and let me reach out because I was gonna put Orbs, Orb Saber in here or Caliber.
Yeah.
But it's another fucking henshin device. So it's there's so much diversity, but everything kind of feels the same.
Yeah.
Like it really took for you to remind me of the Stinger to remember that thing was there.
Speaking of Ultraman swords, I will shout out one Ultraman weapon. It's the Belial Rock, which from Ultraman Z, which is the Belial sword. And this thing was so damn cool.
Oh.
So
yes.
It basically asks every time is like, are you strong enough to wield me? And is like, what is your ambitions? And if they're anything like boring to him, he's like, nah, you're not going to wield me. It's cool.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, every time someone goes to pick him up, he's like, what are your goals? What are your dreams? And if it bores him, he's like, you're not worthy. Get the fuck away from me. It's so cool.
Okay. I dig that. That's amazing.
If there was, I've said it before, but if there was one piece of like Ultraman toy that I would want to get, it would be the Belial Rock.
What was the one that looks like that? White Draco. It was a Sentai one. White Draco. Oh,
White Draco?
About a killer. Abara
killer swords?
Yeah.
Like a boomerang sword looking thing?
Is that what it is?
It's like one little, like, I don't know if he plays it, but I always thought it was supposed to be like a harken back to the fucking dragon flute. I don't remember if he actually plays it or not.
I'm trying to see. I can't even find a picture of it. There we go. Huh. Also, it's a bow?
No, it's not a bow. It's a knife.
Okay. I'm confused now.
Yep.
Is it a sword or a knife?
It's yes. It has a little like extendy mechanic that makes it a sword, sort of.
That's why it keeps looking different.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like the end will pop out a little bit, or it'll just have like it'll look like almost like a feather, and then the end will pop out. But it's a sword. Yeah, it's fine.
I like the design. I like the design of it.
Okay.
But I didn't think it was anything special.
You've always been partial to Bari Killer though, so
I have.
That makes sense.
It's the I don't know. Maybe it's the
edgy, the pseudo dragon shield, and that's what it is with the edgy.
Yeah, it's the knockoff. It's the Green Ranger.
That's why I always thought it was like, he was like Green Ranger 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's what I always thought.
It feels like it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the Brachiocane is pretty cool. I think I remember him being able to like round robin fucking powers with that thing.
It was elements.
Yeah, like he could do like a fire and an earth and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Oh wow. Yeah, look at that thing.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna drop that.
Dino Thruster, yeah. Fire Inferno, Splash Inferno, Storm Inferno, Ground Inferno, Tripler Inferno. Those are his attacks with it.
I dig it.
Yeah, I just remember Tommy like round robining through those things. So, yeah. Fucking Belial Rock. I just love that it's like, do you have the balls to wield me? Nah, you bore me, bro. Get away from me. Yeah. So that is pretty much all I had for the weapons, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
like I could honestly just find weapons and talk about them, but I thought it would be a cool thing because it just randomly was like, oh yeah, we don't talk about Tokusatsu weapons that much.
Not in general, not really. Because usually we're just talking about rider kicks.
Yeah. So it was cool to like check them out, and then I realized Rider has a lot of fucking just dumb guns, especially in like Neo Heisei. That just aren't interesting to be honest with you. Like DJ Shotgun's cool, but like DJ Shotgun started the like big dumb cannon final form sort of thing. I feel like everyone at that point had like a full bottle thrust buster, like
they all looked
formula
the same.
cannon, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they all shared the same shape.
The ghost cannon, everything. Yeah.
The Gun Saber is okay because it does become the bow, but that's it.
I just like the hand because I have it and I can slap people with it.
What about the Infinity Axe? High touch.
Oh yes! Oh my god! How could I forget about the fucking Infinity Axe?
High touch.
And then it just becomes the biggest goddamn weapon in Rider.
I forgot about that too. You just said
How can I
the
completely
hand.
forget about it? It's one of my favorite forms. What the fuck? Damn, yeah, no, the Infinity Axe. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give it some high fives. You just fucking crank it. You go nuts. Woo! Y'all fucked.
I'm telling you, that shit. You know, we could.
And it's a
do
sword
part two
and an
eventually.
axe, so pretty cool too.
Now,
There's the Infinity Axe if you guys didn't know. It's a sword and an axe. You just grab the blade. That's what normal people do, right? Just grab the blade. It's fine. I like the size of the SIC version because the axe is just unholy.
oh my god, and it looks evil.
It looks so angry. I love it. Like, it's just so angry. That's the way I love my axes, if you guys didn't know. Just angry.
Like a dragon wing on it. So cool.
Yeah, it's dope as hell. And then, see, this is how big it gets. Look at a little wizard over here. And then he just holds this big, dumb thing. It's big, dumb, and CG. And, you know, you guys know I hate my big, dumb CG. But this is fun, big, dumb CG. And it's cool because it's a big, dumb axe. So, shut up. I like what I like. Leave me alone. At least don't turn into a giant lion, okay?
Haruto, do you like big, strong, sunny days? Yeah. Does it remind you of fucking murder? You fucking murderer. He just, I picture him like in his older years, just kind of staring up at the sun, chuckling.
And then Phoenix lands, and he goes, "Oh crap!"
Wouldn't even land.
Yeah.
Phoenix would just drip down, and then it would be like Yamamoto. It would just melt the entire thing.
Yeah, because, you know, the guy gets more powerful every time he dies, and we're just gonna have him die for all eternity. That's fine. It's fine. We're not creating a god. It's fine. I really like that needs to be a plot to like the 10th anniversary movie when we get it.
When he goes to do his AG movie, you know,
that's what I mean. Yeah, the 10th anniversary. Yeah. Phoenix needs to fucking come down from the sun and be the problem they need to solve. He's like, I am the fucking sun now. What are you gonna do?
What can they do?
Yeah, flame dragon. What?
Flame. Let me show you flame, Haruto. Just melts him with one fingertip, like just.
Literally.
There's your broken helmet.
Yeah.
There's your broken helmet.
He just melts the helmet. Oh my god. Ridiculous.
But I had this idea. Put it up here. Of one final weird weapon that I know you and I can both agree is an atrocious weapon.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is.
An atrocious weapon. I like that word. It gives me hope for the trash that I'm about to witness.
Oh, it's just, you'll see it. This garbage.
Yo, no! I love the guitar. You're out of your fucking mind. I love the guitar. It's so cool.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I know.
It's so dope. He plugs it.
Hibiki was one of those ones where I like the idea so much, but I just don't dig the kaiju they fight. It just doesn't feel like the stakes are big enough. Like it's always just a big giant bug or a big giant monster.
Couldn't tell you because I've seen all of 2 episodes of it.
I'm telling you, like Hibiki's designs were so cool, but wasted on the stupidest monsters and the
well, to be fair, it had a lot of issues. So with production, so
very fair,
like not being a Kamen Rider originally.
But all the effort that they put into the CG monsters, they could have just paid a dude in a suit twice as much, and he would have doubled the effort. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. But I mean, they had the movie. The movie was really cool because they got Kabuki. Kabuki's dope.
Hibiki, so cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Kabuki's dope as hell. But no, the guitar's fucking sick. I like the guitar. I was thinking about that one. I was like, should I mention the guitar? I don't know.
I was like, I'm gonna drop this and he's gonna be so fucking mad. But fuck it, let's go for it.
It's great. I love it. Plus, you can bop people at the end of it. There's just a blade on it.
Ibuki is unforgivable, but his design is one of my favorites. Like,
at least it's a gun. Like it's a gun that he plugs the trumpet horn onto before he plays it.
But it doesn't. He never finishes anything with it. It has to become the trumpet.
Yeah. No, he never like shoots something till it's dead because it's a little pea shooter until he plugs the trumpet on.
Yeah, it has to be the trumpet.
It has to be. Fuck. It has to be. It's almost like Hibiki has to throw his belly button onto things before he starts drumming. So.
Yeah,
It's fine. I want to watch Hibiki. I want to watch it at some point. I have to be in a certain mood to watch. I feel like it's going to be like Fives, where I'll have to watch it at like 2 or 3 chunk increments. I can't like sit down and marathon a bunch of it.
Does it like have that? Because looking at it plainly and without, if I were to look at Hibiki without knowing Hibiki, I would say that's a fucking dope ass design. But
It's an amazing design.
Yes, every time I see Hibiki, I'm like, fuck, what a waste. Like
here's my thing with Hibiki. Every clip, every fight, every like still image I see of suits and all that kind of stuff is great. And then you watch the first 2 episodes and they're super experimental and strange. And like the first episode, not that it's bad, it's just like it's 23 minutes and like 15 of it is completely silent. Like it's like that kind of thing. Like it's an avant-garde almost like episode. And then the second episode, not much better. It's like a solid like 20 minutes of almost no talking. And I'm like, this is cool. This is different. Is this going to be 50 episodes of this? I can't handle 50 episodes of this. and it is. And it's relentless. So, I don't know. I'll watch it eventually. Here, but the guitar's fucking cool as hell.
Well, look at this right here. In the Discord, I just dropped a cosplayer.
Look how dope that suit is.
See what I'm saying? That's a cosplayer, guys. Like that's Jesus.
Like hands down, I would say easy top 10 Kamen Rider suits. Easy.
And they're so cool.
Yeah. The armed or heat up, whatever the fuck form it is. The armor one's really sick too.
I no, that's not it. Here it is. There it is. Sorry. Wrong one.
Yeah. But he eventually just gets like a red upgrade where he gets on fire. But yeah, the armor is the one. That's the one where I'm like, ooh, okay. Yeah, no, I see you. It'd be cool.
That flame sword is nice.
Flame sword's sick too. It'd be cool to see if like the other riders get it in like SIC or something. I honestly don't know. If they all get like an armored form, one point or another. But who knows? If you had to design your own weapon, which I know you kind of did already, but what would it be? All
right. So since I haven't done it yet, the final form on the weapon I haven't thought of yet.
Recap, because people may not know the base weapon. So what's the base weapon?
I'm all about blasters. Mm-hmm. Anzen's blaster is a multi-faceted blaster where it just fires different rounds. It's the same gun, just different rounds. Okay. But the final form it began as this idea where it would attach to the propulsion system of his suit and be a super cannon, a vector cannon.
A vector cannon, if you will.
Right, but he would have to put it together systematically. Like it's more like not like he could pull it out at any moment and end a fight. He would have to build up to it. So each section would pop off of him and be a part of his suit.
This is vector cannon, if you guys don't know.
Yes. This is it. Please show. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. That's
it. So Anzen has a partner who's an AI who builds the pieces that he might need on the fly. But it's like, it's a nano thing. It takes a second. It's like 3D printing. So that's what he does in the final form. So it's all like building the final form on himself and then becoming the cannon. And so in terms of
does it have the key limitation where he needs to have both feet firmly planted?
Yes, it's gonna be like the ground breaker, you know what I mean? That rivet in the
the fucking back thing locks him in.
It has to fucking shoot out his back, and then he's got to hold it together in front of him.
There you go,
mockbuster style. That's his final attack. But
that's what's up.
In terms of look, I'm just thinking like a big angry tripod cannon with me as the final leg as the tripod. Anzen would be the final leg.
I love it. Yeah. So Super Ixa, my rider, the one you guys see everywhere on this channel, his weapon is super simple. It's just a trident. It's a double-ended trident. He also has like a parry shield on his one arm, if you guys have seen the picture. I'll pull it up here while I'm talking, but essentially it's just a double-ended trident, and he has like a parry shield that he can just ping and like stab people with, and he just, if he needs to, he'll huck the fucking thing.
He does.
That's his move, right? He just throws it as hard as he can.
So, he hucks that. He hucks cement pillars. He hucks people. Ground.
Yeah, he'll just huck whatever the hell he wants.
He hucks other riders.
Thing. Yeah,
he hucks Anzen.
He hucks Anzen because for glory. So, pull this up for you guys to see. This is Ixa. I don't have Anzen's picture handy. If you want to drop in the Discord, I'll pull it up. But this is Ixo. You can see he's got his little parry shield here, and then he's got his double ended trident, and he can spin it, huck it, do whatever he wants. He's a big strong boy, so he just does big strong boy things.
Such a dope design. Shout outs to Ashmish for these designs.
Yeah, Ashmish designed this rider. It's so dope, and you know, you guys probably seen this one. He's got stuff like this, little action shots, action. He's got a dive, like a spearfishing dive for one of his attacks at some point.
So dope.
So
Storm Assault.
Storm Assault. It's essentially what it is. Yeah. So, yeah. And I haven't really, we were actually talking about the other day, I haven't really designed a final weapon thing yet.
That's fine.
But essentially, the final form is he just squares the fuck up.
I mean, it's going to be the Dangai cast off where you have a fucking shadow boxing with you the entire time, so it's fucking cool shit.
Yeah. So I was debating whether it's going to be like because if you guys don't know as well, I'm super into like the Asura like multi-arm thing, literally Asura's Wrath multi-arm thing. I think that's cool as shit. And it was like, do we get that? Do we get him like punch portal kind of thing? You know, what do we do with it? How far do I want to take this gimmick in this ridiculous form?
Yes.
So
the answer is yes.
The answer is yes. But we'll see, because it was never like, the idea was super simple and basic, and he just squares the fuck up. So we'll see. I'll decide on something. But essentially, his final form is these fucking holy hands. That's his final form.
Okay. So dope. It's gonna be like a back and forth. Like the entire dynamic is the dichotomy between the two characters, because you're so rough and tumble and ready to rock. Anzen is gonna be the stay back and do some strategy type of shit. Shoot out that pillar so you could catch it and smash it over that guy's head. Done deal. You know, that's the kind of fight sequence that'll
or
be
the thing he throws through it to get the pillar. One of those two. You know.
All right, that's gonna. It happens at a point. So in one sequence where there's a moment where they have to get through a doorway before it slams, and guess who gets to be the door wedge?
Hold the line.
Hansen gets to be the door wedge because of a hawk.
He's not dumb. He's just very focused. Okay.
If you say get it done, he gets it done.
He gets it done. He's very determined.
There's no sure shot way to say how, but he'll
you
get
say
it done.
Go from A to B, he's going to get to B no matter fucking what. Okay. That's Ixa's personality. God damn it.
Back through Z, back around through A to get to B again.
Yeah. There might be like 19 other letters between A and B, but he's just going to walk right through them. So it's fine. He'll just palm children out of the way if he needs to, you know.
It's fun to write these. By the way, and I haven't mentioned it, but I have written Chuck Durbeck into the story. I have written Gangrene Gus into the story.
Okay.
And
for you guys who don't know, they are alter egos from many moons ago that we played in many student short film projects.
So these are cameos for our sake, but these are just like, I wrote them in there fully knowing that when we do these are probably going to be the only sessions of the day, because we're going to blow our voices out. The effort it takes for us to do these. You know, beginner reading. See, I can't even do it right now. I'm gonna die. Goodness. I wrote all that in there, but yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. But as soon as we nail down these final forms, like Ash is working on those, so we'll see. It's gonna be dope.
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see whatever he comes up with. So yeah, that is our Toku weapons. I don't know. I got nothing else for those. I could rant about any of them, really. Hurricane's got a cool whatever, you know.
I mean, this is fully knowing that we're going to revisit this at some point down the line, because there's just more that keeps coming up. So, yeah.
Especially with all these like memorial editions and like Complete Select Gigantic and all that stuff, I'm sure it'll spark some kind of conversation of these kind of things again. I'm sure I'll geek out when they eventually announce the Engine Blade, you know. No big deal. It's fine. You can do Engine Blade next. And then also release Blade on Blu-ray shout. Thanks. Appreciate you. Also, by the way, Ryuki's coming to Blu-ray, just so you guys know.
Nice. Oh wow, that'll be a renaissance again for me to re-experience my immersion.
So I guess that kind of just transitions to the news, I guess. Shout has mentioned that Ryuki and then also Deca Ranger are coming. A lot of people were confused with Deca Ranger because the image is literally like a Power Rangers, the Power Rangers DVD cover, with the actual. So the Battleizer in SPD was not in Deca Ranger, like the dog
Right.
Rattleizer.
Right.
And there's like a straight up like screenshot on this image that they put out. It was it's a mock image, so it could just be, temporary, but it's very clearly like the SPD picture.
Doesn't this have to go through a couple checks before it gets the final approval?
Yeah, so this is not the picture I saw. I know was not final. Someone had posted it on Twitter, but they also mentioned that they mentioned back when they said 01 was coming to Blu-ray that Ryuki would eventually as well. They did officially. I don't know if they officially announced it, but they did mention like, hey, it is coming to Blu-ray. Don't worry. So Ryuki holds a very special place in my heart. We were talking about Zelda earlier, but Ryuki was really the series that started my Kamen Rider journey and is the one I recommended to you to start watching, because I think it is one of the easiest digestible shows when it comes to Kamen Rider, and it's a very solid. This is what you're going to get, right? Like there's some dark tones to it. There's some really silly stuff to it. There's a wide array of like suits. It's pretty par for the course when it comes to like abilities and suit powers, and you get the upgrades and all that kind of stuff. And
That's
it's cool
exactly
because
what
it's
it
like a
was.
tournament.
No, it's exactly. It was the dynamic that you got a bunch of characters, you got a bunch of storylines, and each of them were engaging.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you also realized that you cared about this guy, this stupid ass hopeful dude who's doing everything he can. You know what I mean? Like it sucks.
It's interesting too, because it's one of those stories. It's kind of like Geats. Like there can only be one winner. So like as the series goes on, it kind of like raises the stakes more and more. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, in an intellectual level, we assume Ryuki is going to win. Like,
you start off like that, don't you?
There's some things that happen where you're like, oh my God, is he not going to win? Oh God. They do a really good job of subverting your expectations, where they even make you think like who's the main character multiple times. Because there's essentially two main. It's kind of like Kabuto. There's two main characters for the most part. I would say, and it's cool to just see their journey through the whole thing, because they kind of do like, this helix formation into and out of each other. Like sometimes they're best buddies, sometimes they're kind of rivals, sometimes they're buddies again. Just as the dynamic of this tournament.
The survive arc is
So it's very cool. I highly recommend Ryuki in general, even if you guys don't pick up the Blu-ray. It's streaming on Shout TV, I believe, and probably Pluto TV, wherever you can get the Shout channel, the Tokusatsu channel. It is streaming on there. Check it out. If you guys want a nice, easy series, like it's getting older. It's 2003. It's getting a little bit older. But if you want a nice, easy series for people to digest, I really recommend Ryuki. That's usually what I recommend when people say like, where should I start? If I'm not just like pick the cool one. I don't know, which one do you think looks cool? Pick that.
I shouldn't say best. It is one of the easier ones to recommend first. It's just it's easiest to get on, and if you're not digging it, I mean, shit, fucking, there's always Gaim.
There's sure. Let's go with Gaim. Why not?
Thanks.
Yeah, and if you want to be sad and depressed like me, you can watch Blade.
And then you're gonna need Gaim.
And then you're gonna need Gaim to be super sad and depressed. Great, I love it.
To be honest, no, legitimately, I think I would recommend Build.
Yep, Build is. I would say if we're talking like Heisei versus Neo Heisei kind of thing, like a Heisei one, I would recommend Ryuki. Neo Heisei, Build 100%. I think it's a solid same kind of thing where it's like, this is very much a rider show. There's very high stakes. There's a lot of really good characters. There's ups and downs. The plot's really interesting too. It's a very solid choice as well. And Reiwa, just watch whatever the fuck you want, because there's 4 of them. So
each of them, their own little spice.
Watch Saber. Just watch Saber.
01.
Fuck 01. Watch Saber.
Oh, you bastard.
Fuck, I said it. You heard me. Fuck 01. Watch Saber.
Speaking of Heisei, Neo Heisei, and now the Reiwa era, don't we have confirmation for the new Reiwa Sentai?
We do. So we talked about it a little bit when they filed the trademark for it, and it is King Osier. Osama Sentai King Osier. And we finally got the I think it's a silhouette, but we got some confirmation on details as well. They are bug themed, which is really cool. Someone put these silhouettes that are just all the Kabuto riders.
That's exactly what I was putting in the Discord.
Yep, it's just Kabuto riders. That's all it is, which I'm down for. But there's a lot of things in this that are very cool sounding. And I don't know if this is a real picture or not. I don't know if this is.
I'm just gonna drop that scan in the Discord.
Yeah, I don't know if that's real or not, but that's pretty legit if it is. Pull it up on the screen for you guys. If anyone knows in chat, let me know. But if it is, I'm here for it, honestly. And it's cool to see a bug-themed Sentai. I don't think we've had one before. I know we've had bug-themed like Rangers. I'm just gonna call them Rangers. We've had bug-themed Rangers. I don't know if we've had a full Sentai that's just bug-themed though.
I don't know. I really don't know. But I mean, why not? That's better than another cheetah. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, we need another Red Eagle. Okay.
Another Red Eagle?
We need another Red Eagle. We only have 7.
Duo Eagle.
We only have 19 of them. Okay. We need another Red Eagle.
Of the what were they called? What were the Minecraft Rangers?
Minecraft Rangers? Georgia, yeah.
The Georgia whale design was actually pretty dope.
Fucking cool. I like the whale a lot. I like the whale helmet a lot.
That's the whole look.
Yeah.
Dope as hell. As hell.
We did get an actual silhouette though. I did find the actual one. Here it is. You put it up there. Cool. Yeah. So that's the actual silhouette here. I'm assuming this is blue or the Black Ranger that's looking real sassy on the end here. Because they always look real sassy. It's always black or green. They're real sassy. And then I think someone said there's a purple Ranger in the base lineup.
Nice.
I think it's black, purple, red, blue, and white. I think
that would be dope.
White or yellow.
That's a nice.
Yeah. So a little bit mixed up on the colors. I'm down for it. It's curious to see. I hope the 6th Ranger isn't silver or gold, because I'm kind of tired of silver and gold 6 Rangers.
Isn't it kind of inevitable?
Really tired.
Unless they do green. I mean, it could be green.
If we don't have a pink Ranger, it could be a pink Ranger. Just saying.
That would be dope.
That'd be cool.
That's a nice one.
If purple's on the team, it could be a pink 6th Ranger. So,
wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah. We'll see.
Get rid of that.
But yeah, that is Osama Sentai King Oger, and I'm really excited. I'm kind of over Don Brothers, to be honest. I don't really watch it. I'm kind of tired of just hearing about it in general. To be honest, I feel like that show's been going on forever, but it may just be because it's an actual sequel to Zenkaiger. You know what I mean? So it just feels like the same show.
There's like no variation in terms of the dynamic. It feels like I mean, think about it. We got 3 years of Mighty Morphin, and that when you really think about it, that arc took way too long.
Yeah. So I think I'm personally just kind of burned out on Don Brothers. I'm ready for a new Sentai and just kind of getting away from the gears and all that kind of gimmick stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for a fresh everything.
Well, this is going to be very organic. So hopefully,
hell yeah,
they leave your robots out of your bugs.
Yeah. I read something. It was a rumor thing about the robots. They can like transform, I think, like individual mechs or something like that. I could be wrong completely. They said something about the mechs themselves. They can be beetles and also just transform into robots.
I mean, I know we don't know much about it, but I've been seeing the big hoopla about Dawn Killer, whoever this is supposed to be. Is like a new villain. So there's like another villain. Every time we check in, there's a new villain. Yep,
there's always a new villain. So I feel like that's Sentai in general. There's just always a new villain.
So
yeah, it's some robot that looks like the main dude apparently. So that's neat. We'll see.
Guess. But to what
again, you're asking the wrong person. I'm not keeping up with Don Brothers at all. So yeah.
I wrote that. I also wrote Kamen Rider Glare. That was another design that we saw recently.
Yeah. So that's actually premiering the episode that premiered today, I believe. He shows up in there. That is the Game Master's rider form. So
I like it.
We'll see. Yeah. And then we finally get some, new forms in that. And then I think we're going to get some of the other, I feel like Command and Jet is kind of like Kawa and Ace's like form kind of thing. Like they're going to share that, but I'm curious to see if we're going to get more full buckles. Cause did you see, you didn't see the newest episode, did you?
No, not yet.
So there's a brief moment where you see a screen of all of these full buckles and there's like 5 or 6 of them. So I'm curious to see.
So then yeah, that's pretty much a guarantee.
Yeah. Like Fever was one of the ones on there, but then there was like 4 or 5 other ones. So curious to see what comes of that. I just glimpsed it briefly. I wasn't really paying attention. That could be all buckles we had already, but
no, I got you.
Yeah, I think there's a possibility for a lot more, and I hope you guys know I'm gonna buy whatever the fuck Buffa gets. So he's my new Spectre. He's my new fucking second boy.
I get it now. I get it.
No, he's got a fucking chainsword, man. That chainsword's sick as hell, and it spits poison, and he can fucking put the hand on his foot and do a graveyard kick. You're out of your mind. This fucking dude is sick as hell. God damn. And he does a flying armbar when he's not in his rider suit, by the way. It's cool.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
He loses the ability to henshin for an episode, and he just fucking flying armbars someone.
Okay, no, I'm down.
He flying armbars a Shimano. It's so dope. I was like, this is the man. This is the hero we all fucking needed. Oh man, it's so good. Go watch Geats, guys. Please, it's great. I gave it a lot of shit because it's just Gantz, but it is great. I'm loving it.
Exactly. Like it's everything that I should hate because of what it is, but I love it because I'm actually seeing every fucking idea I've ever had come to life, and it's so cool.
Yeah. And K20 with the raid coming in with 3 buddies. What's up, guys?
What up?
We're finishing up our talk on Tokusatsu weapons. We were just talking about how great Geats is because it's fucking great and Buffa's delicious, and I want to lick that helmet. So seeing as to how we were just talking about how amazing Geats is and the high production quality, I wanted to do my hero spotlight if I could real quick. Yeah. What's up, Stickosaurus? How you doing?
What up, guys? So I don't know how many people have seen this or what it is because it only came out like 11 days ago.
Okay.
But I sent it to you earlier.
I didn't get a chance to watch it, just so you know.
It's like this. Okay. I think it's like a 10-minute thing. Yeah, it's a 10-minute short film. It's this group of guys. Literally, they take every Showa era graphic, every campy shot, bad lighting, oversized suit, and they make this fan film about this. It's basically Kamen Rider, but it's so campy.
Yeah, that was
guys.
literally the opening shot of Kamen Rider.
That it's so campy that I was just like smiling the entire time. I'm like, this is so stupid. But they went and did the whole 9, bro. Like there's a plot, there's a story, there's action.
There's a big air quotes plot.
Everything.
Yes. So this is Dragon Blue. Just so you guys know, it's called Dragon Blue on YouTube. It's by Octopus Collectibles, and it is
Octopus Collectibles.
Glorious. He's literally in a Sub-Zero costume.
It's a Sub-Zero costume with a
bike helmet
and some flair.
And he's got some wings on the bike helmet. I love it.
But they're committing. Like he's not even tied to the thing, you guys. Like he's
just keeping his arms there. And you have Gold Mask. Of course, there's Gold Mask. Oh my god, this is glorious.
When you have 10 minutes to spare on the John, go for it. Watch this because it's just fun. It's just fun. But this, I wanted to shout them out because anybody who goes through, I'm telling you, anybody who goes through the effort to do this will always get my respect. Always. Like the fact that you're willing to do it.
He has an IQ of 600, just like Hongo. He's 3 times stronger than a man. Oh my goodness.
You gotta see the fight sequence. You gotta get to the fight sequence. Hold on.
Hang on. They're doing a lot of talking here. Hang on. Oh, there's a large lobster man. There's a large lobster man.
This is all mostly. Oh wait, no, they have it. They do have a mid-credit sequence to go to 5:30. Okay. They have a Showa homage cutaway to a commercial type of thing. I forget what those are called. Oh my god, we went to film school too. Can you remember that?
Yeah. That's awesome. This is so cool. It's got Dragon Blue by Octopus Collectibles on YouTube. Please, guys, go check it out. Oh my god, it's commercial break. All right, I gotta see this lobster man. Is there a henshin? There has to be a henshin.
There's a henshin. It's right there.
It's right after the break.
It's 6:20. 6 minutes 20 seconds.
Oh my god, I just want to see the henshin, guys. Yes, K20, we do need to do a henshin together. We're gonna make it as glorious as this.
Yeah, it's a two-strike henshin.
He spits. Oh my god, I love it. Mantis Cyborg, death it is. Goon Grunt.
Yeah, I don't know where these, like, I love that these people come out of the woodwork, but I just don't know how my algorithm's just like, you want this most obscure post ever?
Yeah, you want this 21 subscriber channel with this amazing fucking video?
He just did a shoryuken.
He did a shoryuken.
657. He does a shoryuken.
Okay. Well, he just kicked someone in a gorge.
That's amazing.
I like that he strikes the Bruce Lee pose. Oh, yep. Nope. There's the shoryuken. This is amazing. Once again, Octopus Collectibles on YouTube. Dragon Blue, the Tokusatsu short film. It is absolutely glorious. Please go check it out. That suit design is fire. I love all the suits in this. It's so good. Please go watch it right now. Right now.
Shout outs to you guys. Legit. You made my day. You really did.
Big shout outs to Octopus Collectibles. That was fucking glorious. Yeah, go watch this. Go Dragon Blue. Octopus Collectibles on YouTube. 10 minutes long. Y'all got 10 minutes. I know you do. You've been here for an hour and a half. I know you have 10 fucking minutes.
Like, dude, like, I mean, think about it. Like, all they're doing is taking literally off the rack shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much beyond, ooh, this could be cool if we slap some glue on it. You know what I mean? Like, this is so, it's just the ambition. I'm just marveled by it, man. This is the kind of shit I love. I love that. As bad as it's supposed to be,
but it's purposefully bad. That's the thing.
That's what I mean. It's supposed to be this bad, and they're like,
this is the next era of Neo Heisei or Neo Showa.
Neo Reiwa.
Neo Reiwa.
Garage Reiwa.
Garage Reiwa. Yep, there you go.
Garage Reiwa.
And of course, K20 design a kaiju. So we got to design a kaiju before we get out of here.
Okay. Okay. Hey.
Gotta get a sketchbook. I want to see this. Strap the fuck in, folks. So these are always entertaining.
These are what you guys come here for.
This is what I fucking come here for every week.
This is why. All right. I'm a man of my word. I will honor this. All right. So, seeing as to how we covered a lot today.
Okay.
We got to keep it. Let's keep it thematic with today's theme.
Well, we talked about Osier, so let's make it king themed. It's a king kaiju.
A king kaiju?
Yeah.
A king kaiju. Okay.
Imagine like the Burger King guy, but just like super big. Like I want like a humanoid king. But like we got to put a twist on it.
Got this.
Like Sneak King from Burger King games.
You want a pun? All right, I got it.
Oh yes, let's go. That his name has to be a great pun like that.
It's a pun. It's a pun. All right, so you've got. But while I'm doing the body, I've got the body.
Okay.
I need weapons.
Okay.
Weapons.
He's got to have a weapon. He should just have a sack full of fucking weapons like Benki. He should just have like a box of weapons on the ground.
A sack full of weapons?
Just a sack full of, like, he's got a literal Santa sack full of fucking shit he's going to poke you with.
This is just
while also being 500 feet tall.
It's not a sack. It's not a sack. It's a fucking picnic basket.
It's a picnic, perfect.
It's a picnic basket because he's flashy like that.
Yeah, because he has to be extra. I love it.
Got a picnic basket full of explosives and death and shit. So
yeah,
you gotta
and
sure
pokey things and death and all of that fun stuff.
What's the symbol? How do you draw that symbol for biohazard? Isn't it just like no?
It's
don't
like
tell me.
Crescents.
Don't tell me.
In like
Let
a
me
pyramid.
guess.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna let you guess.
That's
more exciting
like
if you do.
It's the Canadian maple leaf. That's what it became.
He's a Canadian king kaiju.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to beat your ass now.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Canada. I love you guys. Shout out, Mike.
Okay.
Akuma Luck. Go follow Twitch.
All right, hold on. I've got this here. We're gonna have giant. All right, I need a random hat from a random career, some kind of goofy hat from a random career. A cowboy. That's cheap. Super white.
He's the Canadian King Cowboy.
No, I've got just the thing here. All right. So we need his eyes right here. You guys can't see this, right? Okay.
Nope, they cannot see it yet.
All right. So let me ask you something. How do you like your tongues? Do you like them extra thick or extra long?
Yes.
Thought so. That's exactly
extra
what I was
goopy too.
Oh God. Oh yeah, it's gonna come out and it's actually reaching into the picnic basket.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
got, like,
He's gonna grab the
so
weapons with his tongue.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's already got one. He's got a weapon
He's got
in one of his tentacle tongue, but it's like a weird. It's like oh, I know what weapon he's got. Got it. It's just.
I don't even want to know. I just roll it. I want this to be a total surprise.
I'm trying. All right.
So I'll explain what's going on for the folks who may be new here, since K20 brought some friends.
K20, what's up, homie?
We have rewards, channel point rewards, where we'll design a kaiju, a Sentai team, or a rider if you guys redeem them. So K20 likes to have us design them, and Rob, who is a notoriously amazing artist.
I am the artist of artists.
He's the artist of the channel.
Artist of artists.
Yeah.
I'm the artist of artists of artists.
And this all started because we designed something called Kamen Rider Nurse Carl, where I'm just in like a terrifying Silent Hill nurse, like tight, skimpy outfit. I look exactly the same, by the way, like beard, hair.
It's beard and all.
I got rolls. It's everything. But I'm in this tight, skimpy, like nurse outfit. My final form had like a syringe hand and a fucking like, Dr. Light Cannon, whatever the fuck it was.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. So that's how this all started, because we made some stupid joke like 2 years ago.
I need to start like incorporating challenges in this. Like maybe we should start doing like I have like a 5-minute time limit.
Yeah. This also started with me drawing them, and then Rob drew one, and I was like, nope. You draw the rest of them.
Because I take it so seriously. All right, he's just about done. All right, so I think we need one more weapon here. We need one more weapon. Okay. Give me a random
stick.
kitchen utensil.
What the like the mixer you plug into a hand mixer? One of those things.
The mixer you plug into like a whisk?
Yeah,
it's
like,
just a whisk.
It's a whisk. Yeah, just make it a whisk.
It's
make
a
it
whisk. All right, he's got. I don't even know if I'm gonna draw that correctly.
Doesn't matter. It's the best part.
It's true. Yeah. I don't know how that looks. Fuck it.
Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter.
Okay. He is.
Ah, yes. So here is one. I'll bring up while you're finishing that. Oh, I changed to the wrong screen. That's Rob. Hi, Rob. Say hi to the folks at home.
Just drawing. Just doing thing.
So this was a dragon monk wrestling themed Sentai. And we had a red Chinese dragon ranger. We had a blue European style dragon. And then the yellow was a Quetzalcoatl South American style dragon. And that was their theme. And they were Suplex Sentai Dragon Man.
Suplex Sentai Dragon.
Because they had to have a wrestling theme to them. So they have like wrestling belts, and I believe there's a dragon egg on it that would like open up, and they do like the Kyoryuger type or the Ryu Soldier type thing. And the egg would open, and they have stuff. And yeah. And then the very first one we ever did was this armless Flash Gordon looking rider.
I was still developing my masterful skills, you guys. So
yeah, so if you guys can see on the screen here, there was I used to do it where we pick 5 adjectives and try and draw something. So it was literally an orange. It had to be thick with 2 C's. lightning, no arms, and magic. So he had magic arms. You can see he's got some cake, and then he's the thick boy as well, but there's no arms. And he's basically the Flash with an orange for a head. Oh my god.
He is done.
Oh, I switched. Okay. Are you ready for the big reveal?
You ready? All right.
Yep. I'm ready. Hang on.
You guys are ready?
Let me switch to a good screen here. Hang on. Pull this up. Yeah, we'll do it this way. This is good. I like this. Yeah, here you go.
All right, ready?
All right, I'm fucking ready. I'm strapped the fuck in. Let's do this. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Are you guys ready for Peking? Peking behind the fence kaiju in the cowboy hat.
It looks like a cat has a mouth on its wiener, and the wiener is coming out of the mouth to grab what can only be described as a leaf.
This is obviously a white picket fence that has been broken apart, so it's jagged. And then you have the flame tongue that has the Bishamon sword on flame.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
and
it's a Kalashnikov here.
Your picnic basket looks like a fucking treasure map. It has an actual skull and crossbones on it.
You had to put decals in it so you know what's in it. So it's got poison.
It says, fuck you. Oh my god. I can't.
Thanks, Kay.
I'm crying.
Oh, by the way, these are Super Mario tunnels on his feet. So
of course they are. They're just. I thought they were plungers, honestly.
Even better.
Oh my god, this is better than I could ever imagine. Oh, and he has the whisk in his ear. He pierces his ear with his ear.
It's through the cowboy hat. Yeah, that's what it is. You're welcome, guys.
Oh my god, I love it. Beautiful. Done.
Thank you.
Nailed it. Oh my god.
I love you so much, Kay. You really do this to me.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I love you know what really just like puts the cherry on this is the Crayola markers and colored pencils in the background.
Buy quality stuff, man. I'm telling you, top shelf.
Yeah, we go only the finest art supplies in this place.
And I love how I bought the whole thing and not one of these.
Not a single one of those is in color. You brought the whole pack out.
And I don't even, hold on, it gets even better because I don't even use that shit.
Not even the black or gray colored pencil.
Snapped it the one time ago. I forget which one I was drawing, and it snapped, and I just never.
Oh my god.
So.
Oh god, I'm crying.
Since you guys love my art so much. I think we can end with that. I'm going to sign off with that.
Yeah.
You can catch all of my stuff at 6echoes@youtube.com. Check me out there, guys. I'm posting pretty regularly now.
Yeah. Cool shit. It's also really spooky, scary if you're into that kind of thing. It's a little bit different vibe.
Yeah, different from this. Just, put it on, fall asleep if you like it. If not, say that too.
Let him whisper deeply into your ear. Let him into your ear holes.
Let me put you to sleep. But then if your window's open and your shorts are down, that's okay.
Just let it happen.
That just means you had a good night, friend, and a good night's sleep. Either way, I'll be there. So, if you check me out there, cool. If not, catch me here doing this stuff with Kaiju Carl.
Yeah, or you can follow me on everything at Kaiju Carl. On the Twitter, should be back to a fairly normal schedule this week. Doing our Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday thing. Should be back to a pretty normal schedule. I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to start God Hand this week, and then we're going to continue Onimusha as well. If you guys are into those games, feel free to stop by. It's usually we start around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come say hi. We end up talking about Toku at some point or another anyway. So even if you're here for that stuff, just come hang out. Otherwise, you can follow Tokudon on YouTube. You can also find Kaiju Carl on YouTube. I got a new video I'm working on, so that'll hopefully be done relatively soon. Who knows at this point? But, my last video on how to get into fighting games is up there if you guys want to check that out. I reposted it on the new channel. It's at Kaiju Carl on YouTube. So you guys could check that out. And other than that, just make sure you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yeah,
guys.
Have a good night.
We'll see you next time.
Deuces, yo.